Hey there, I'm so excited to showcase Holy-MOley Donuts here in Wasilla, and then we're gonna head on over to an Airbnb in Big Lake that's completely made out of airplanes. But first, let's grab a donut. Sarah, tell us about these old-fashioned donuts.
Yeah, so old-fashioned are definitely one of our most popular donuts that we have. Currently I have them in the chocolate so we can decorate them together.
Okay.
They won't be hot in your hand, and then we just take them, dip them in the sprinkle, and you can set them right over here. Ooh. Perfect. Awesome.
So tell us, what was the inspiration behind opening Holy-MOley Donuts?
Yeah, so my husband's been making donuts since he was 14. He has a super big passion for making donuts.
So you guys have a huge following here at Holy-MOley Donuts. How has that helped you guys in your success?
I love helping community, donating whatever I can. By doing that, people will come in and support us because we are supporting them and their children within the community itself.
We talked about the early mornings. The shop opens at 5. What keeps you guys motivated to keep making donuts?
Yeah, it's definitely hard work. Lots of hours that go into it, community involvement, and everything we get to experience with people coming in, and that is also a blessing in itself.
Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful business, Holy-MOley Donuts, here in Wasilla, Alaska. So let's share a donut. I've been looking at them. I'm ready.
These are actually the ones that you made, so
Woo!
we get to experience those.
Cheers!
Cheers.
That's so good. All right, well now we're gonna head off to Big Lake and check out a really cool Airbnb made out of airplanes.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, John. How are you doing?
Doing great.
We're here with John Kotwicki, owner of the DC-6 Airplane House here in Big Lake, Alaska. And he's turned this airplane into an Airbnb, and we're gonna check it out.
Welcome aboard the Douglas DC-6 Airplane House. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and sleeps 6.
Very impressive. Why don't you show me around?
Absolutely. We'll come back here to the master bedroom. We've got a full king-size bed back in here. So coming down the hallway here, we've got our second bedroom, queen-size bed inside here. So out here we've got our wing deck, beautiful mountain views. We've got our fire pit, of course, barbecue grill. And in the summertime, we have our bathtub that goes out there on the wing. Just a beautiful place to spend some time and enjoy all the daylight.
So John, tell us, what inspired you to convert airplanes into Airbnbs?
Ultimately, we wanted to create something that was really unique. Alaska's a unique place. What we're doing here, having private runways and offering flight training and flight tours in Alaska, is unique. What if you could actually stay inside of an airplane as your accommodation?
So how long did it take to build? How long did it take to get here?
So this one took us about a month or so in the process of disassembling, moving it here, reassembling, and then to actually construct the inside of the airplane and finish out the interior was a little over a 6-month process.
You have a Fly8MA school. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure, so Fly8MA Alpha is an online ground school. We offer online courses to tens of thousands of people in the lower 48 and all over the country to begin their flight training online. And then we also offer in-person training here for both private pilot, instrument, commercial pilot training, as well as really specialized off-airport training. And that's ultimately what Fly8MA Alpha does, is provide those really unique experiences and a really high quality level of training to be able to fly in the Alaska backcountry.
Well, thank you so much, John, for sharing your DC-6 Airbnb. And we're just excited to see where you take it in the future and as you get the other airplanes going as well. Thank you so much for sharing it with us today.
Thank you for coming out, Caitlin. Thank you all for climbing aboard with us and experiencing the DC-6 Airplane House.
Thank you so much for joining us today on our sweet retreat with our tour of Holy-MOley Donut in Wasilla and the DC-6 Airplane House here in Big Lake, Alaska. I'm your host, Caitlin Espada, lifestyle and real estate expert, and this is the American Dream.